Welcome back. This is lesson 5.4, Tim Burton's Batman. In this lesson, I'll discuss the 1989 film Batman, directed by Tim Burton. By the end of this lesson, you should have a good understanding of how DC Warner built an audience for the film, polysemic audiences in the superhero film, and merchandise as a feature of superhero entertainments. As the executive producer of Batman, Michael Uslan, tells it, he wanted to do a Batman movie, and Sol Harrison, then the president of DC Comics, encouraged him to get the right sort of qualifications and then tried to proceed. Uslan finished a law school and worked for the United Artists Studio as an attorney for several years, and then went back to Harrison. Uslan and his partner Ben Melniker acquired the rights to do a Batman film in 1979. You can read Uslan's account of this at the link given. Polysemic audiences is a fancy way of saying a very diverse audience, so trying to appeal to as many people as possible. As Uslan described it, he had the concept of Batman as a pre-sold property with a cross-generational appeal. The aim of the Batman movie then was to attract as broad an audience as possible. When comic book fans were upset that Michael Keaton was cast as Batman, the company used publicity appearances and announcements associated with the film at the fan meeting Comic-Con in San Diego to turn around the initial negative reception. After a negative piece ran in the Wall Street Journal on November 29, 1988, and it seemed the film was being condemned before anybody had seen it, the filmmakers cut a trailer and persuaded Warner's to screen it in Los Angeles to 300 fans before putting it in general release at Christmas. Word of mouth spread amongst the fans and beyond. This turned around the early reception of the film. This helped the Licensing Corporation of America, Warner's licensing arm, to sign up new movie license goods that further helped market the film. Here's a key point. A pre-sold audience can be a problem because their vision of the superhero might be different to the vision in the current version. Here's another key point. Licensed products not only garner extra revenue, but also serve as advertisements for the latest superhero entertainment. Synergy is basically when things taken together have a greater success than they would as individual things. The 1989 Batman film grossed $250 million at USA cinemas and $160 million in foreign revenue, and was the year's highest earning box office feature. In 1989-1990, licensed Batman merchandise enjoyed retail sales of over $500 million. Warner's generated even more profit from the Batman movie through a soundtrack album and an album of music featured in the film by Prince. Warner Books published a paperback novel version of the movie, and DC brought out a series of Batman graphic novels, comic art format, paper-bound books printed on glossy paper. The company then rush-released the movie on video to catch the lucrative Christmas market. 3 years after the Batman movie's release, estimates put the total revenue from its licensed products at $1 billion. Here's a key point. The Batman movie showed that a superhero entertainment could be used to generate much revenue from other products. Indeed, more from licensing than from ticket sales. If the 1978 Superman movie was a model, then the 1989 Batman movie was the first truly successful application of that model and a further development of it. I remember in 1989 standing in a supermarket looking at a packet of Batman breakfast cereal and wondering which was sealed and wondering, should I buy this and how could I store it so that I could have it as a collector's item? I didn't buy it, which is why I can't show it to you now. This is the end of this lesson. This lesson has 4 key points. Go back over your notes and the video of the lesson to make sure you have noted these points. Next up, lesson 5.5, the Flash TV series, 1990 to 1991.